Welcome to the Get Busy Pod, number one podcast for hustlers. What's good, y'all? It's the kid Get Busy Ru. Welcome back to another episode of the Get Busy Pod. I got a special guest with me, but before that, I got my co-host.
Yes, sir. DP in the building.
And I wanted to bring on someone that super hardworking, right? Someone that's very, very talented in the area, very humble. You know, he's always working on his craft, always around the right people. And to see what he's been able to do within the last couple of years has been incredible, man. So we got the kid Heartbreak Mosa here today, man.
What's up, y'all? It's the kid Heartbreak Mosa.
Yo, what up, man?
It's time to get busy.
Yo, so I was just talking about it, bro. Like, it's crazy because we all met on Xbox.
Yeah.
We all met on Xbox, bro. We used to just talk mad shit, play Call of Duty, Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
We also got my guy Randy here, man. We all used to play together.
Mm-hmm. Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it was on that.
This was what? What age, yo?
Bro, like 7th grade.
Yeah, 6th, 7th grade.
Jeez.
6th, 7th grade, bro. We
Like
used to talk
11
mad
years old.
shit. And, like,
So this was like clan Modern Warfare days.
Yeah.
yes, bro.
Everybody had a clan trying
Over
to build
10
some
years ago.
Yes.
Over 10 years ago.
Yes, bro. And then, like, over the years, you kind of went ghost. Like, I ain't hear from him in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like out of nowhere, I just seen one day, like, kids dropping music, going crazy. He's, like I said, he's around the right people. And it's like, yo, that's crazy because we used to play games with him, bro. So it's like, my question to you is, why music? How'd you even start that career path?
I mean, music's always, been around. Like, whether it was, like, cleaning the house or, like, cousins doing music. Like, my mom cleaning the house playing music. Or, like, my cousins in Florida making music. My godfather making music. Like, it was always somebody making music. My older brother made music, so I felt like it was just a calling,
Sometimes definitely in your blood.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like all around you, and you just like, Same shit with gaming too. Like, eventually I would love to like stream and like really get into gaming and shit. But right now it's just music.
I know the bag is in streaming right now, too.
Yeah.
People going crazy with
Yeah,
streaming.
facts.
So you feel like you had to work to find your sound, or was it something that you just picked up a mic and you just like naturally just had it?
It's like both, man. I definitely like to this day I'm still like working on the sound. Like I get real like scientific in the studio. Like I'm very like, all right, why does this sound like this? And like, just like anything that's appealing to the ear, like I'm always like looking for that. So definitely like over the years was just developing the sound. Even today, to this day, And even when I do have that sound, like it's still gonna be like still developing,
Nah, yeah, that's how it is, right? You just
Yeah.
like always tweaking it.
Yeah, always gotta tweak that shit, bro. All the time.
That's a I always thought about it like if I was an artist, when you first make your first song, like, are you making it like the music you like, or you trying to imitate a voice, or like how was your thought process?
Normally, it's just like going off of the music I like, Like if I just listen to some shit that day and I'm like, shit, I want to make something like that.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, for real. For real.
And what does like your writing process look like? Like I feel like everybody has an element that they
Yeah.
put themselves in when they're crafting on something. What does your element look like?
So when I get in the studio, I like spending some time listening to music that I like before we get started. Kind of like it's kind of like a loading screen before we get into.
Oh, yeah, like a good warm up.
Yeah, we spend like a good like hour and a half, like listening to music we like, watching podcasts, documentaries, like whatever we can within that hour and a half. And throughout that time, it's like while I'm writing, But as soon as the recording process starts, I don't write anything, Like from there on, it's just quick thinking.
Tough.
Tough.
That's a skill to develop, to just be able to just spit it out on the go.
Yeah.
So is that where you spend most of your time? Is it in the studio, or is it like certain days that you go to the studio? How does that?
These days, man, I've been spending a lot of time at home, my home studio, So
Oh,
it's like every day at my home studio, and then like probably like twice a week I'll go to an actual studio, and I go to my boy Quality Studio, and that's really who I've been building with lately a lot, my sound. And normally like I take studio sessions for just like time to like learn like the type of artist I am, rather than like really, cause I'm not in like album mode or anything right now.
Okay.
So it's like super. Anytime I'm in the studio, it's just super like brainstorm type vibes right now.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be like twice a week, and then every day I'm fucking working at home. You know.
So I know you say you got 2 studios. One is like for demos, kind of experimenting.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you bring it to the big studio.
Exactly.
Fire.
And then you mentioned that you're not in album mode right now,
Mhm.
and we all listen to Heartbreak University,
Mhm.
and I believe that dropped in what 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
2021. That shit has some hits on there, bro.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah, that's a good album. That album put me on the map. That album had like a lot of people show me love, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. We listen to listen to that shit all the time. You have Clemente on there. That's a hit.
Clementine.
Clementine. That's a hit.
My boy said Clement.
You got Styrofoam, I think.
Yeah, Styrofoam too.
Yeah, Clementine is my shit.
Clementine and Styrofoam were the top two that really like just made the whole album.
Yeah. So what would you say is the main reason on why you haven't dropped that album yet? Is there something you're still working on putting together? Or?
Just just label stuff, man. Like just behind the scene, just label situations and paperwork and all that good stuff that gets in the way of making it fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really why I haven't been like putting out like projects like that. I put out one EP the beginning of the year, but at the same time, like as I'm developing the sound, I also got to take care of a lot of my like legal work and just like get my business right. And I'm just growing up too. Like that age period from like when I dropped Heartbreak University to now, I had a lot of growing up to do. Like those years are so important from 22 to 26, 20, you know what I'm saying? Like from those ages, like it's really like a turning point in your life. You just turn from a man to a man who's grown. So I was like, damn, like I was just working on developing everything in my life. My relationships with people, like with my mom, my dad, my brother, my friends, like everything around music that's gonna make the music better. So it's like now I'm at a point where I'm just getting ready to drop again and get myself prepared to soon hit that album mode. And at the same time, I don't feel like a lot of people are listening to albums like that all the time right now,
That's true.
No, definitely. It's like if you don't really need to, just drop some singles.
Exactly. I'm not at that point where people are like dying for it right now.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just waiting to get myself to that point, build that momentum up, and when it's a lot of people asking, when it's like 1,000 people in the comments, like, yo, what's that album though? Like, and it's like, okay, but like it's time.
It's ready. They're ready.
Yeah.
Would you say that time is coming up in 2025?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of new shit coming up, man. I feel like this whole year I just been like, just turning up. I've been on go. Like I just been moving. I always find myself in a new room, and an even better room every time. You know what I'm saying? I always find myself having the right conversations. So it's all leading up to 2025, or even the end of this year, like I wake up every day like today's the day.
Yeah. And when we talk about, great connections, you're signed to Mob Ties.
Yes, sir.
So you're with Jazz Prince and them.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great people in your corner for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people that you can speak to, a lot of connections, bro. How'd you work that deal out? Did they find you? How
How did that happen?
So they reached out to me because I was promoting myself on Instagram, like around like early. I started doing that shit. I was just putting money into my Instagram, and like Google ads and all. It was just ads and promotion and marketing, and they had reached out to me, and we had that time period together where it was like very crucial to my career. It was so important. Like they got me to the point that I'm at now, and now that's why I'm like, all right, like something new, something new's got to give. So, yeah.
Yeah. And you when you signed to them, you were living in Houston.
Yeah, I lived in Houston for like 4 years, like 3-4 years. That shit was so different. That shit
Yeah.
was crazy. Yeah, this shit. So many things.
What
over
made it
there,
different,
man.
you think?
Just the culture over there was just so different, man. I feel like growing up in the East Coast, like we really live for like the views, and then you go to the South and it's so cultural. Then you go to LA and shit and it's so lifestyle, and it's like, you see like the differences from, I don't know, Houston is just so different. It's way bigger. First of all, you know what I'm saying? You always run into somebody new all the time.
Right. what would you say was the reason that you moved back? Because I moved out of state myself, bro, and I feel like when I moved out of state, that's when I really started to blow up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like when I really started to blow up, and it's like when I came back, I got a lot of love, but it's like I feel like the love always capped out,
Yeah.
and it's not like really like, it's not like there wasn't a base here for me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, yeah, it's your home, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's your living room. Like, at the end of the day, like, if you home too long and you in the house too long, like, it's like living with your parents. You in the house too long, they're gonna be like, go do something with yourself.
Facts.
That's how
Yeah,
that's how
for
everybody
sure.
start looking at you. So it's like that's really why I be staying out the way. Like, if I'm home and shit, like, I don't wanna ever like oversaturate myself. So it's like all I do is just stay in the studio. If I'm home just to kind of like get ready to go back out to war and shit, like go back out to the world. But the reason really why I came back was to do that, like kind of just prep again. You know, I felt like I was out for so long and exposed to so much shit that I was like, man, I was ready for something new. You know, so we're just working on that right now. Just kind of like new deals, new music, new connections. Like I've been getting into modeling and acting and just promos, like just doing ads and shit for people and like just working on the face card really.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what it is.
Yeah, I feel like with music now more than ever, your image is so important. And I'm starting to.
100%.
I see you like getting into modeling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how'd that door open?
Shit. I was just trying to branch out. I was like really just I did my first runway like 2 weeks ago for the Terrence Mann like 3-day event that he had out here. And my boy Lil Rich put me onto it. I met him out in LA. And this was like, you know, I know he's from Lowell, but we met out in LA, and then when we met out there, we just clicked. We got in the studio, made music together. And that's what it's about. It's like it's all about just going out somewhere else, making that connection. And he just plugged me in with that, and I ended up modeling. And I was like, bet, like, this is definitely something I could start doing, like, you know, alongside with music. And then the same thing happened with like the acting gig that I got recently. Like my boy was making a movie in Houston. He was just like, shit, I need some actors. And he reached out to me, and I was like, yeah, why not? Like, you know, I've never done that before.
That's
So
fire.
it's all about just like I've been trying to just like just gain experience points for myself and just level up, you know. So anything I've been just taking every opportunity I can within reason, you know.
Yeah, I say you're going down the right path. Right now, I've been seeing a lot of actors. I mean, a lot of rappers and stuff like that doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, starting to act, starting to get on TV and things like that. It's just super fire to see, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, like really turn into a brand now.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's about turning into a brand, man. Develop, just artist development, you know, or face development, like face card development. Like, I've gone. Last time I was out in LA, I had somebody. I got this ad on Instagram going around for this company called Song Tools. And
I seen that a
Bro, I
couple
see it. I
times.
see it every day.
everybody sees
I see
it.
that shit all the
every
time.
day.
Yo, real talk. Every day I see it.
I
but,
seen that.
But I had somebody come up to me in LA and they were like, "Yo, you that kid from Song Tools?" I was like, out of all the shit I do,
Right.
you know me for that. But it was like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Like
They put in the bag into
yo,
that ad.
that's why I did it too. Like, you know, I didn't get paid too much from it, but I was just like, yo, I feel like they were telling me, they were like, nigga, I'm going to like go crazy with the ad. So I was like, all right, bet. So definitely it worked out in my favor for that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I see that shit every single day, and you know,
Yeah.
that's what it's about, man. I'm just trying to like just put the brand out there and shit, bro. Like just expand and have people know me for all different type of things
Yeah.
everywhere I go around. It's like, yeah, I want to be known as just the artist, but at the same time, like in order for me to get there, it's like I gotta do all these things too. You know what I'm saying? Like I just gotta make the brand stupid lit. Like
Yeah. So, I was gonna ask you, do you have different streams of income aside from music? Like, are there other things that you're working on as well
yeah.
that we might not know of behind the scenes and things like that?
Slapwiz.
So,
Slapwiz is like I don't know if y'all can see it.
Yeah, you could pick it up, show it to the
Move
camera.
it back a little bit. Yeah, we got Slapwiz. This is one of my best friends. This company. This is definitely this is a brand that definitely like helps me out a lot income wise, and you know I just do everything I can for like marketing and promotion for them. But yeah, it's just a lot of marketing promotion for brands, modeling for like different brands. Just same shit as promoting. Music, yeah.
What about Fashion Nova? They gave you like a little deal or something like
yeah,
that?
Fashion Nova as well. Yeah, fashion. I got Fashion Nova on right now.
So,
Um, shit, anything I can really, like the movie gig too, like doing little things. Like they give me a percentage of the movie and stuff, and like all that shit adds up. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's not the most right now, but like, bro, when it all comes in at once, it's like
facts.
Hell
all,
yeah.
all different angles. It's like cool shit.
Yeah.
I could live another day. You know what I'm saying? I could chill. I could take care of some things, pay some bills and shit. So
Mhm.
that's really what it's about.
And how does it work with like music? I'm not in tune with music. Like I don't know how artists get paid. I know you guys get paid off like streams and different things like that.
Yeah.
How does that look like for the person that doesn't know about music?
I mean, it's tough, man. I definitely, you definitely got to do a lot of numbers to get paid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of numbers, just like anything else. You know, you put in a lot of hours, you're gonna get compensated a lot of money back for it. But the way the numbers work, it's just, I mean, the way my situation is right now with my deal, which I'm getting out of this deal right now, it's just I get 25%, and the label gets like 50, and then the producer gets 25 as well. But then from that, like I'll give an example. So the Heartbreak University album, it got like a total of like 5 million streams right now, 5 million,
Alright,
6 million, pretty good. And then all from that, I've made in my distro kid is that shit like from my 25% was probably like 3-4 bands. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy from it. But then the label on top of that gets their own like 50%, and the producer gets another 3-4 bands as well. But if you add all that together, and it's like 6 million streams, all total, that's like $12,000. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. You know, for
Not bad at all.
for 6 million streams. You know, and there's motherfuckers out here doing billions of streams. So or like 600 million streams. You know, so it's ways to get money with the music. You know, you just definitely got to do the numbers, and in order to do the numbers, you just got to keep working on your face card and your brand and making those connections where people are going to put you in those rooms, put you on those playlists. And
I bet. So you mentioned that you're looking to obviously get out that deal. So are you looking to re-sign again with Mob Size, or what are you looking to
I'm
do?
just trying to get a new deal, man. Just trying to put on it a different way and just like pave my own way for things, you know. Like we've talked about it, Jazz and I, and we both agreed like, yeah, let's, you know what I'm saying, let's branch out, let's see what else you could do. It's kind of like take the training wheels off. They got me into the game, got my feet wet. Now I'm ready to like, you know, kind of shop around, see what's good, and you know, really bring something else to the table for everybody and for every artist that he brings to the table as well. I just definitely want to pave a way for them, just to, you know, show that gratitude back to Jay Prince and all his, you know, his sons and the whole like organization of Mild Ties. You know, I got it tatted on me, so it's always gonna be a for life thing, you know. But you know, I feel like I spent like 5-6 summers with them, so I was like, all right, it's time for me to kind of branch out, do something else, you know.
Now that's good that they like still
They cool
want
with
the
it,
best
yeah.
for you, you know?
Yeah. A lot of people
Definitely.
be hella salty. You know, I've been in situations where people are like, "Nah, if it's not me, it's nobody," and that shit just had me like, damn, like people really grind me out here, but like, nah, like Jazz been super like supportive towards it, you know, and he's always cooperating with everything, like paperwork wise with my managers and shit. Like he's cool with everything. Like I was just out there last time with him. We went out together and everything. He was just chilling on some good vibes. So.
Obviously, like I said, you worked with a lot of great people. So for Heartbreak University, what was it, Mike Dean?
Yeah, it was
that
Mike.
Produced the album?
Yeah. He was one of the producers for the album. He added his little touch, and he mixed and mastered the whole thing.
You've seen like the clear difference in his work, right?
Yeah, you see the difference. So it's like, when I worked on it, like, we was like hyped up. We were like, yo, this shit lit. Like when we mixed it up, but then like when we gave it to him and he gave that shit back, we were like, damn, like we got some work to do. Like we got to get better at our shit, because like he's just on a whole nother level. Like he made shit sound so like, it's kind of weird. Like at first, when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know if I like it. And the more I heard it, and I was like, I don't know. The more I heard that shit, like I just kind of understood where he was coming from, like as to what he did with my voice and what he did with with my voice specifically, and he really like built a sound for me, to be honest. Like the whole sound of the album was just made because of him. Like we just laid it out and then we just like dished it off to him. That's why he's so great. You know what I'm saying? Because he just knows how to take it to that next level. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's beastie. Who
Nah,
else have
that's
you
fire to be able to give your shit to somebody.
But yeah,
And
just
then
do something
I
crazy.
wonder how you was when you first got it back. Like, what was your
I didn't like it at first. I was like, "Yo, like this just sounds
Like when you put
raw."
it in the car,
yeah,
you just
yeah, it just
like,
sounded. It sounded no. So what? So the first like mixes we got back, we were doing club runs in Houston. So like that would be us like club runs is like
Okay.
we just speed through clubs like the whole night. Like
Just
we'll
play your
go
shit.
to like 5-6 clubs in one night. Yeah, Uber, take the truck around. We just out. So it's like every time we got it back from him, we got a mix back. We'll play it in the club, and then we'll call him like, "Yo, Mike, you gotta change this, blah blah blah," and then he'll just change it right there. Like he was just like mad cooperative the whole time. Like,
That's fire.
He must have been free that night. 'Cause, like we was calling him, we called him like 8 times, like yo, and it was with styrofoam. We were like, "Yo, Mike, change this, like add this, make the vocal look like this." Boom, he'll send that. We'll be in the car ride. We'll play it in the car. We're like, "All right, let's play it at this next club." Boom, play it at the next club. Get back in the car, call him up again, like, "Yo, Mike, you gotta." Like, bro, we called him no bullshit, like probably like 5 times, bro, like to change it up, and he was just super, like he understood, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a whole new sound for him too, so he was just like, all right, we making something here, so, yeah, bro, that was like the process of just working with Mike D. And at the time, like he was working on Man on the Moon 3, he was working on like some like Travis singles. Like I know he dropped like Escape Plan or some shit with around that time with Travis. I know he was working on mad shit. He was working on Kanye shit at the time.
Alright.
He was working on and then my shit was just in there. He was working on a lot of like big artists at the time, so it was like no rush because I knew what was good. You know,
Yeah.
he was over here getting a serious bag from all these niggas. So
Tough.
I was like, you know, whenever you can, take care of it, and he'll call me and we'll just talk like one-on-one and shit. It was such a like dope ass time in my life.
Alright.
Like he was cool. He's a cool ass dude.
That's something you had to. He just did it out of like a love, or that's something you had to
Yeah,
like pay
yeah.
him for or something.
Nah, I mean, yeah, we compensated him as well. Like that's just good business. You
Yeah,
have
for
to,
sure.
you know.
Yeah,
and,
facts.
But he just heard one song. We originally wanted him to do Stranger Things off that album, and he heard that one song. He was like, "Yo, send me another one." We sent him another one. He was just like, "Shit, I want to do the whole album." And we were like, "Yo, what?"
That's
like on
fire.
the speaker, I was like, "Hell yeah, bro! Like, if you want, like, go ahead. Like, I ain't, you know."
Yeah.
I'm not looking for him to tax me. I'm thinking he's gonna tax me. Like, yeah, I want to do the whole album, 100,000. I was like, shit. If you want, brother, if you want to do the whole album, do it. And he did it, and we talked to each other every day, FaceTime, mixed it with each other like on FaceTime. I just
Fire.
put my phone down. He'd be there smoking, mixing it. I was like, dog, shit, crazy.
And as far as artists, whoever you worked, I know you worked with a couple artists.
I worked with Farina. I worked with Cash Page.
Cash Page is tough.
And it's just like it's been a lot of. I work with Tyler Loyal. That's somebody
Yeah.
I really like working with.
Yeah, Tyler's nice.
And I've worked with Ñengo Flow. I've worked with Tempo. I've worked with writers like Laser. Producers like crazy producers like O.G. Parker, Take Heed. I've worked with Business Boy, like a lot of people, bro. Mike Dean, like, you know, it's a good catalog. It's a good discography right now that I have built up with a lot of people that I've worked with. And then there's just like always those fillers of like conversations of like, yo, let's get to work, let's work
Yeah.
soon, you know. And like those are always like the best because it's like I can't wait for like those to happen.
Mm-hmm. I heard a story, bro, that I think it was like you sent Drake a song or something like that, and then he said it was hard or some shit.
Oh, it's Mad Friendly. It was that song Mad Friendly that's on the album. I sent him that song. He was like, yo, this shit's hard. And I was like, word. And I sent it to Mike Dean. And Mike Dean mixed it up and all that shit. So that was cool.
So with that process, like, what made you choose that song? That was your favorite song at the time?
Yeah, we just all turned up. Like every
yeah.
time it came on, we was like, everybody was
Yeah,
geeking.
that's
I was
the shit, right?
yeah, this is the one we gonna put out. Fuck it. Like that's how it was, bro. It's just like how turned did that song have us in the studio, and like that's basically we just went off the vibe, you know.
Yeah, that's fire.
Wasn't too strategic. Nah.
How'd you feel after getting Drake's response?
It was cool, bro. Like, nigga, I was like, yo, what?
That shit made you confident with
mean
that
I
song.
I was like, oh, yo, deadass. I was like, yo, you mean I could just hit this nigga up and he gonna respond? Like, you know, but like, I ain't even trying to glaze, nigga. Like, you know, I got older and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
it's Drake, he's cool, but like, yeah, I got my own shit going on, you know.
What do you say about it though?
He was fucking with it, man. He's fucking with it. He told me a lot of good things, man. Like, he definitely uplifts me as a person, and he's just a real person, dog. Like, everybody says it. Everybody says, I don't know what's going on with all this beef shit. I don't know why everybody's tripping on him, but he's actually a cool ass dude. And you know, some people just got him fucked up, I guess, cause like, I don't fuck with slimy people, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, I don't fuck with like people who are like weird in any type of way, and like he's never been like that. And it's like he's somebody who could be like that and get away with it. And he's just not like that, bro. He's just mad cool, bro. He's just another person, like.
Word. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I heard a rumor, bro. I'm not sure if it's true. I gotta get it from you though, bro. Gotta hear it from you, bro. I forgot where I heard this shit, bro. But I think it was you were on a Drake song or something. I heard some shit, bro. And you're here with me, obviously, live and direct. I need to hear it from you. Is it true, bro? Y'all was working on some shit, man.
We got a whole album. Nah, I'm playing. You crazy, dude? Yo, what? If I had a Drake song, bro, right now, I'd have that shit out. I would not hold it.
Immediately.
Yeah, I'll just put that shit out immediately. You know, I would not hold it and everybody would know about it. It wouldn't even be no rumor. I'd put it out there. But, we did talk about, that was one of those conversations where it was like, yo, he was like, yo, I'm gonna put together a pack and I'm gonna send you some shit. And I was like, bet. But like, we always say that though.
Yeah.
As an artist, bro, I always say that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, it definitely let me know like it could be possible. So I do got some work to do, you know. So in due time, you know, we will definitely have some shit because I know he fucks with me and I fuck with him and it's genuine shit too. It's not like we fuck with each other just because of, you know, whatever's going on and shit like that. This person, that person, it's like we actually like just be DMing like, yo, it's good.
Yeah.
That's fire.
And I'll say this, like, no one's gonna say that just to like, no one's gonna say that to just anybody. You feel me? Like, you have to have a certain level of skill set, a certain level of talent that he has to see or some people see. Yeah. Where they're gonna tell you something like that, you know?
Yeah, it was at a dinner. It was like a good vibe too. It was genuine, like just a one-on-one. It was me, him, and Jazz, and he said that, and I was like, all right, that's real. You know, you're not.
You feel like he's listened to your music before?
Yeah, he's told me. He's hit up. I remember Jazz hit me one time. He was like, yo, Drake hit me up. He was talking about. He said there was these 2 songs. He showed me the text. He was like, yo, these 2 songs this kid got, bro. Like, some shorty just keeps singing this shit over and over, and I was like, what songs? But I was just thinking it was probably like Clementine Styrofoam, you know. Just because, like, those were the ones that really went for me, man, you know.
If you had the ability, let's say for your upcoming project, bro, to work with any artist right now, who do you think you put on that project?
Right now, where I'm at in my life, man, like a Frank Ocean song would be stupid.
Yeah, that'll go crazy.
Like, if I was able to just, like, figure some way to, like, mesh well with it and do that, that'd be crazy. Quavo, like I'd love to do a song with Quavo.
Like melodic Quavo or like rap Quavo?
Like rap, both. I say rap Quavo though, just cause like I feel like me and him going back and forth on a song rapping.
Yeah, it's tough.
Go crazy. It'll be tough. But Roy Woods too. Me and Roy always talk. We always talk about making music together, but it's just like we still haven't found like the right time to sit down together. Like Mike Towers, you know what I'm saying? Bro. Some shit like that. You know?
That'll go crazy.
That'll be crazy.
Bro, what about like
Lomiel? Like Lomiel is going crazy right now. So it's like if we got on some dembow shit, like that's the dude that made I Lupita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like he's going crazy right now. So it's like my head be everywhere with it, man.
Yeah. I definitely, me personally as a fan, bro, I want to hear you rap more or collab more with like Spanish artists, because I hear it even in certain songs where you'll say certain Spanish words and you see Nicky Jam is from the same hood as us, bro.
Yeah, Nicky Jam hit me one day too. He's tapped in. He's super tapped in. That's somebody that I would love to work with as well.
Nicky Jam?
Yeah, Nicky Jam as well,
yeah,
man.
He's from the hood, bro. So like,
he's from Lawrence, bro. Yeah,
shit would be crazy as hell.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, so Mosa, I know we've been going into music, into like what you do as a creative and an artist, but I know behind most of it there's Jason, is the person that is, you know, that you have your own personality, you do your own thing. So let's switch the vibe a little bit, and I want to ask you a couple questions. So first question is, you was in an elevator with Jay-Z, right? You got 30 seconds to shoot your shot or say something to him. What are you gonna say?
I'll be like, look, yo. I'll be like, yo, look, 500,000 or dinner with me. Yo, he'll probably laugh, and I'll be like, what's good, bro? I'm Mosa. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Introduce myself. I'll be like, yo, what you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be
something a little funny. Yeah,
I'll be cracking jokes, just make them comfortable. Like, I'm not gonna be on no glazing. Like, yo, check me out. Like, as much as I love to do that, I feel like my better, like, the best relationships I've had in my life was when I like told somebody what I do for a living last. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about just like show myself who I am first, and then like last, they're like, oh, you make music? It's like, yeah, bro, tap in.
So we heard what Jason would say, but now what would Mosa say as the artist? Now you see someone like Jay-Z. What you gonna say in the elevator?
Man, like, I mean, I'll still approach it in a way, just because like Mosa is always going to be that type of, like, my character. I don't want to present myself in a way where I'm like not really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm gonna be Jason and I'm gonna crack a joke and I'm gonna be goofy, it's like, it's just how Mosa is too. Like, I'm always crack jokes, bro. So it's like I'm always looking to make somebody smile, somebody laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I know it would just come easy for me to just be in the elevator and just say that to him, like from a Mosa and a Jason perspective. So
now that we're talking about Jason, right?
Yeah.
What does Jason do on his free time? Like, away from the music, like, what do you do? What are things that you like doing?
Oh, last night, I'm gonna tell you exactly. This is the type of person I am. So last night, I was telling Randy, yo, I called Randy like just dumb happy, bro. I just felt like a whole new person. I'm the type of person to go to the beach, 12 a.m., start a fire, bring some wine, bring some drinks, invite some friends, and jump in the water. You know what I'm saying? I jumped in the water last night, 12 in the morning in the ocean.
Break.
Yeah, it was break, but it was like, it was so live, bro. It was live. Like, I feel like I was in a movie. Like, I feel like Jason always thinks the camera's rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I am, I'm always like, I'm moving in a way where it's like, I'm gonna make a memory out of this. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. And if I'm not doing that, I like playing video games. I get into fashion. I like editing videos. I like being around people a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I like my time alone, I love being around people, bro. Like, I love just like learning shit from people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess Jason is just he's a real learner, you know what I'm saying? And then Mosa is like somebody who's just like here to teach.
Yeah.
Everything Jason learns.
So
That's fire.
Still playing video games. What games you playing?
Shit, I'll be playing, Call of Duty. I'll be on the Madden, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on what was I playing last? I'm not gonna lie, I used to play video games every single day, and I just broke my Xbox like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Because I was playing it religiously, like, without discipline, and I got to a point where, like, I'd have homies call me, like, yo, you on tonight? And I was like, why you expect me to be on tonight, bro? I was like, you should be calling me, like, yo, you at the studio tonight? And I was like, damn, I'm online too much. People see me online too much, so I just woke up the next day and I broke that shit, bro. But I love it.
Way.
Yeah, I just broke that shit, bro. But I love video games so much that I had to make that sacrifice, though. Because, like, playing video games, like, that shit had me uploading videos on YouTube when I was, like, 12 years old and shit like that. Like, it really got me into being an entrepreneur. It was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to make a living off this. And then it just, slowly transitioned to other things.
Yeah.
How much does video games help your mental health, you think?
What? Like crazy.
Crazy,
Yeah,
right?
like crazy.
I was saying that, like, I don't... You know how we getting older? Like, now it's kind of like you feel a little bit shy. Like, damn, I'm playing a game. I don't want to tell people, like, I'm on a game this long.
Like, no bullshit. No bullshit. Like, I'm still on the game. Sometimes people call me. I'm like, take my headphones off. I put my other headphones on. I'm like, yo.
Trying to hide that shit.
Yeah, in fact, I'm trying to hide it. Like, I'm a big-ass kid. But I feel like as a guy, though, it's really... Like, if you look at a female, they get their nails done. They do, like, they watch their shows and stuff. But for us, that's our, like, social time.
An escape, yeah, because you're not thinking about nobody but 7 teams left and 20 people alive, and you're like, shit, nigga, like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here. Like, you know, like you locked in, especially when you playing with people, bro, and you on the headphones. And I've actually made a lot of great connections playing on Xbox. You know,
Definitely.
I play with Jay Prince Jr. a lot. And,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we play Call of Duty all the time. And he'll have me in the lobby with just like all these rappers, like, you know, all these like professional gamers. Like everybody wants to play with Junior. So it's like, and he knows I'm nice. He knows I'm cool. So he'll always call me. He'll like, yo, get on. I'm like, bet it's a business call. Like when he tell me to get on, I'm like,
you already know.
We finna turn
show
up.
up.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, you know, you broke your Xbox. You felt like it was becoming almost like a distraction in a way.
Yeah.
Would you say, now that we're talking about distractions, is it hard to have a girlfriend as a rapper?
It's tough, but at the same time, like, you know, the right people always make the right time for things, you know. It's like, I know people say like wrong girl, right time, or whatever the hell it is, or right girl, wrong time, but honestly, the right person makes the right time, you know. And I feel like the only thing that's hard is like when other girls is like trying to throw it at you, and you just like, damn, like, y'all really trying to have me, you trying to give me a headache right now.
For
You know,
sure.
like, last thing I need is a headache when I'm in the studio. Like, when I'm on good terms with my girl, like, I make better music. When I'm on bad terms, I can't think straight. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm, honestly, like, any problems I have, like, any problems I can avoid with my girl, I'll just be avoiding it. I'm like, look, yo, I'm in the studio working, you know?
Yeah.
She'll be talking about, like, if she talks about, I don't know, shooting a music video with a girl, and like the girl's like, you know, on me and stuff like that. She knows it's work. Like she knows it's good. Like she's not stopping shit like that. Or if I'm talking to an A&R and it's a female, we have to have a meeting and we have to link up. Like she knows what's good. She knows that I'm super like business oriented.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, bro, I ain't no slimy nigga, bro. Like I'm not out here trying to just hurt people, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm in something, I'm in that, you know. And that goes with my friends too. Like it's just relationships in general, you know. And the less you have, obviously, like, I mean, like, the less, like, close relationships you have, you got relationships with everybody. You need relationships, but, like, close ones, the less you have, the better, because it's, like, you just got to worry about, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Any relationship I have with people, I got to know what they're doing with their day-to-day. And it's, like, it's harder for me to keep track of 10 people rather than fucking just a solid 5. Yeah.
For sure.
But I just treat having a girl just like as any other relationship, you know. Everybody comes with boundaries.
Facts.
So I feel like as a creative, we all entrepreneurs here, we all know, like, we come to a realization sometimes where we ask ourselves, like, damn, we deep down, we really know what's holding us back for real. Like, you can really sit down and say, like, yeah, this is what I keep, like, not doing.
Yeah.
What would you say is holding you back? And just you saying it as, like, yo, mature person, like, this dead ass what I gotta get better at. Like, I don't know. You know?
Just letting go of things, you know, just because, like, I'm an emotional person. I'm a Cancer, you know what I'm saying? So I really...
Oh, shit, word?
Yeah, bro.
I'm a Cancer, too.
I'm in tune with my feelings, so it's like any relationship I have, it's, like, hard for me to let go of those things. Like, you know, same thing with, like... Going back to the reason why I broke my Xbox, like I was just so attached to it for fucking 15 years, you know, like we played since kids and I ain't stopped since then, you know, so it's like, I just got to a point where it's like, sometimes being too loyal to shit, you know what I'm saying, being too tied in with like, being too dedicated to the wrong things, like that's hard to own up to, like, it's like, having the wrong addiction to things, like people being addicted to like nicotine and shit like that, and people just don't own up to it. They're just like, nah, bro, I can stop whenever I want. It's like, nah, you really gotta like understand, like when something is throwing you off and when something's fucking with you, and you really gotta cold turkey that shit. And one thing that I've always like had my whole life was like, as much as I do get attached to things and I don't want to own up to shit, like you always gotta look at yourself in the mirror, bro. And like, if you want to level up in life, you gotta be your own coach. You gotta be your own like student. You gotta be your own like teacher. Like you gotta know. You gotta like play every single role in your life and just be straight up with what the fuck is holding you back. And I feel like that's a major key to success. It's just taking accountability, you know, and just knowing what the fuck is throwing you off. Like that's why, you know, going back to that example of the Xbox. You know, I was playing video games way too much and I loved it. You know, I loved it so much that I was like, nah, that's not what's throwing me off. It's just video games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I be doing that sometimes.
but it really is that.
It really could be sometimes,
bro.
Sometimes you
really
look
is.
at your day going by and you're like, damn, man.
Yeah. Even friends too. Like there's certain friends that I would just hang out with, and I found us just doing bullshit all the time, and I was like, I don't know, like I just if you these days like if you wanna hang out, then come to the studio session. You know what I'm saying, or come to the gig that I got, or like come to this and that, cause like I'm not stopping just to like smoke on with you, and like I can't do that no more, respectfully, and like my real friends understand that, and I've had friends like get upset with me, like tell me like, yo, all you do is talk about music, or like, oh bro, like yo, how come we can't just like link up and you know we just, I'm just like, bro, like I'm just not there with that anymore, and like those are people like unfortunately you gotta like kind of step away from as well, ones that don't understand the things that don't understand that you need to put all your time into your craft. Like, that's the shit that you really got to own up to, whether it's people or things, like, you know, an addiction, whatever the fuck it is.
Facts. And you mentioned friends, bro. When I was in college, I used to have a problem where I was just always trying to talk to mad shorties, bro. I'm not even going to lie. I'm in that field right now, bro. Yeah. Bro, when I was in college, bro, you actually helped me get in my bag.
For real?
It was a song, bro. It was my sophomore year that you dropped. It was called September.
Oh, and that's how I heard about you.
And
isn't
bro,
that
you
crazy?
can ask him. I used to play
that's
that shit.
How everybody heard about me. That's how I got signed, bro. Yo, shout out Micah Montana. He produced that shit. Like, that's how I got signed, bro. That song.
He played that song every day. I'm like, nah, who is that, bro? He's tough.
He
said, my boy Mosa. And you gotta ask him, bro. I was telling everybody, yo, put that Mosa song on. Put that Mosa song on.
Nah, we've been tapped in for years, too.
Hell
yeah.
Since that. Because he put me on, and I was like, yo, I'm in love with that kid's music. No cap. Like, that's my favorite song. I remember listening to that shit every day.
Some shorty kept dubbing me, bro. And I'm like, she got me in my bag, and I listened to that song, and I'm like, I'm going to grind. I'm going to see you in September. Like,
no, for real.
So I got one last question for you, bro. And this is a question I just want to pick your mind with it. Give me your top 5 artists right now, all time.
All time?
All time.
Damn.
I want to see what you like.
It's a long time. All time.
Let's talk about rappers.
Wayne,
right.
Drake, 50. Wayne, Drake, 50. I'm not like a big Jay-Z person. I'm gonna be honest.
Me neither.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
I am though. I like Jay-Z.
I love Jay-Z, but I'm not big on Jay-Z. I'm not big.
No disrespect. I don't think his music is there.
What?
Nah, his music's there, bro.
Come on. He is a little.
I feel like he be saying anything on the song.
Lil Wayne is different though. Lil Wayne is number one to me, and Drake.
Lil Wayne's number one.
Lil Wayne's different.
But nah, Jay-Z's saying something, bro. He's tough, but like to me, I'm just like I just grew up on a different time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying Wayne, Drake, 50. Jay-Z would be there, you know what I'm saying, if I gotta be like real, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not just my opinion is those 3 rappers.
I need 2 more.
Rappers?
Yeah.
Trying to think right now, bro. Like, I don't know why I can't think like this right now. Tyler, the Creator, is like definitely.
Yo, you say top 5?
No, he's not top 5, but he's up there. He's somebody where you could like definitely be like, damn, he's barred up. Like,
nah, he's
so creative.
We used to love Tyler.
Yeah,
I used to love Tyler too.
Tyler's like
that was somebody a lot of people didn't think I would listen to, but really? Tyler's a dog. Yeah, for real.
Earl Sweatshirt.
Earl, you know what I'm saying? That whole. Damn, I'm trying to think though.
I think you gotta throw Biggie Smalls in there.
Biggie?
Nah.
Yo, no. What?
Yo, being from New York, I can't even say this on the camera, bro. Crazy. I don't know. I feel like Pac is mid for sure.
I went through a phase where I would go out my way and listen to it, but like I don't listen to him like Drake, Wayne, 50 Cent.
J. Cole?
Really? I wasn't huge on J. Cole until like honestly the past like 2 years.
I need 2 more.
I know. I'm trying to think, man. Like,
so if you like Wayne, 50.
I remember Jeezy. Jeezy was stupid hard at the time. Like Jeezy had a fucking crazy.
What about T-Pain?
Eminem.
Are we saying rappers or?
Oh
like,
yeah. Can we just say all artists?
Hip hop. Can we say hip hop?
Let's say hip hop.
Yo, if it's hip hop, I'm going to say I'm throwing T-Pain in there.
T-Pain, I feel like he's like the auto-tune GOAT.
Yeah, I'm throwing Chris Brown in there too. Like hip hop in general, like it's just yeah, Eminem too, bro. Like Eminem definitely had a big impact. Damn, top 5 though. Like I gotta think of a solid 5. I got those 3 though. Like Wayne, 50, and Drake. Like really. Who else? Who do y'all think? Like throw
Kendrick?
some names out there. Nah, I'm not a Kendrick.
Not a
Kanye,
Kendrick
I
fan?
can say Kanye. I'll say Kanye.
Oh,
yeah,
Kanye,
Kanye,
West.
what the hell?
Kanye West. Kanye West.
definitely is 4.
Kanye West. Nah, for real. Yay. Nah, I'm tripping. I'm geeking, bro.
Kanye is 4, and I'm putting Boogie as my 5.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
care what
Hey,
nobody.
Boogie?
Yeah, Boogie's my 5.
Get out of here.
Boogie
bro.
would be my like top 2 or 1. Like
Hey,
that.
Boogie?
Of all
yeah.
time.
Just like impacted to me.
Hey, Boogie.
Like that's like yeah.
Hey, Boogie? Nah, I fuck with
If y'all
Boogie,
know,
though.
yo, A Boogie is top 5, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I put everybody in Hero onto A Boogie, bro.
Boogie was like seeing him from start to now.
I remember I thought Don Q was gonna go crazy.
Yo,
Don Q
I
went
used
crazy
to
though.
love Don Q,
Yo,
bro.
no cap. Yo, he had a legendary mixtape, bro. Like
Yo,
I
legendary.
feel like Don could still like get hot again, like really, really good.
I don't know, bro.
It's just
could go
you just gotta put
crazy.
yourself in the right rooms and talk to the right people, and you know what I'm saying, and just make good music.
That
But-
freestyle you had.
Do you think Mass supports their artists?
I say me for sure, because like I definitely set a tone to a lot of artists where I'm like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna show love, and if you don't show me love, like I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna show love, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like I be in my own world a lot, you know what I'm saying, like I know I'm not always active on the socials and people trying to hit me up and stuff, but like I'm super like, you need me, I got you, like I'm there, like if we best friends, every time to my face, it's always love. So,
Yeah, facts.
So that's what I'm gonna take it as. Even if it's fake love,
Facts.
you know better than to kill my vibe. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, you smart.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
For sure.
But to wrap everything up, bro, I want to commend you for everything that you've been doing. You've been working super hard, bro. I've been seeing it throughout the years. I've seen the progression in the music, just listening, you know, sometimes
Thank
just
you, man.
looking at you doing everything, bro. So I want to commend you. Appreciate you for coming on here, bro, and putting on a great episode for us. We appreciate you. Keep going. Keep working hard. Stay focused, bro. And yeah, we out of here, y'all.
Yes, sir.